Hello, Seattle. My name is Maya Marie. I'm a Seattle musician. I play guitar and sing, and I'm in a band also called Stereo Sauna. The ways I think that Chop and Chaz has changed art and artistry in the community is I think that it brought a lot more attention to those who probably were looked past beforehand, especially like POC, people of color artists, LGBTQ community artists as well, artists like me, just trying to figure out how to tell our story. I feel like the art was it clarified like what people were feeling. It gave the audience, the people who were there to try to understand what was going on. I feel like there was a lot of confusion too, because people were just kind of wondering around like what is going on, but then they go and they read the art. They get to immerse themselves in, you know, there was the painted arts, the murals for the victims of the police violence. They were able to look and see that. Now, whether or not they interpreted it in any sort of way that was positive to them or negative to them, that's on them. But like, as far as I know, they got to experience that. It hurts sometimes when, you know, you see people taking advantage of it. Like, I'm gonna take this picture. I'm just gonna be so honest. I'm sorry everybody, but this is what you get. This is people taking the pictures and they're like, I was here, you know, that's cool and all, but make sure that you're explaining why you were there and understand why you were there. It's good that the art was put into there, because that also I could tell that people playing music, people painting, people expressing themselves, they're planting. There's a garden there. I think it's still there in Chop, in the middle of Cal Anderson. Now this is something, I was homeless when I came out here. I went to school, I got my business degree, Seattle Central, homeless, and I slept in Cal Anderson many of times. I slept in that park many of times, underneath the tree, at the end of the park, right across the street from the fountain. Slept under that tree with my dog. You know, that park is a magical place, and people come together to that park and they make great things happen. And that's exactly what we saw there. It was art and community. Also the music, when we were playing music on, was that 12th and Pine? Isn't that what it is? 12th and Pine? I mean, yeah, I went up there with my guitar. I was very scared. Didn't know how the people were gonna act. Definitely had some sort of interruption in the middle of my set, but it was just like, people were absorbing it. People wanted to hear something that is moving, with a moving sound. Like, I know it's that we're sitting there chanting at this barricade of police blocking us. That was nice, but people wanted to have that sense of they're listening to somebody telling them a movement of feeling. It's a sticky situation to be in, around a lot of people and a pandemic, and there's blasts and it's scary. That's all I could say is the only thing that's scary about it was the police. That's what's the most frustrating part about being there. That I was scared of the people who were supposed to be protecting me. Everybody else was like, there was pizza. I had free pizza. Like, the community there was so much stronger. And after the fact, after experiencing that, I ended up writing a song, a very political song that I wrote with my really good friend, Emma Pye. She owns the Blue Moon. I guess I'll just say the first lyrics. It's holding my faith to the politician, make us pay tax, it's a tricky tradition. That is the inspiration I got from being there, from performing there. I have an EP coming out soon you could find on Bandcamp. You could search Maya Marie, that's MAYA-MARIE. And there is currently my solo album on Bandcamp right now that you could listen to. I am also in a new project. That's the room I'm in. This is the practice space for the new project that I'm in. I'm the lead vocalist for Stereo Sauna. Stay empowering. Make sure you support Black-owned businesses. Make sure you support Black artists and all artists that are good, but, you know, Black artists. People of color artists. It doesn't have to be Black, you know. It just makes sure we stay culturalized a little bit with our music, because we can do that, America. We can. We know how.